When this was the poetry and music night, we used to meet in this room quite often, and we used to encounter this pillar, and it inspired me to write a poem that I haven't brought with me, but it was called "Something Has Come Between Us." I was very proud of these little leaflets that I made this afternoon, these little bits of paper. But just to explain that they've been superseded by events and they're not relevant anymore. So don't worry about them. They're kind of tickets when they were going to be something else, but it never happened. So I want to use this chance that I've got now to read you poems for 15 minutes or so to convey in the form of poetry what Earth Night is about. And really that's the same thing as what the Green Movement is about. So the first poem is fairly sort of simple as poems go and accessible, I think. And it describes the situation, or part of the situation, that we're in. And it's called Everything Everywhere, which is the name of a mobile phone shop. Every drop of shampoo, every drop of soap, every bit of polish or cleaner, every bit of detergent and makeup goes into the world through our sewers. Every bit of medicine not taken, every bit we eliminate, every single thing we throw away, every bit of sealant and paint. Fertiliser, pesticide, every bit of factory waste, every unwanted byproduct of the consumer goods we make. The consumer goods themselves when we take them to landfill sites, and all the cars we take them in, and their brake fluid and their lights. All the toxins from fracking, all the spoil from mining, every drop of oil that's ever spilt, and the new products we're designing. Every puff of car exhaust, every fume from central heating, every little drop of weed killer, every part of the life we're leading. Every piece of plastic we ever use, it all has to go somewhere. The stuff we consume, it all ends up in the earth, the sea, or the air. So that's the background that we're meeting in tonight, really. The situation that's going on in the world. And it's a challenging situation, but challenges often bring out the best in us. Previously, it's taken sometimes wars to bring out the best in us, but now we've got a challenge that isn't a war, but it can still bring out the best in us. So this is another poem. It's called Meeting Apocalyptically. We're meeting like two peasants whose lands become a desert. We're meeting at the edge of our destruction. We meet like a bunch of heroes who are running out of theories and starting to look behind the screen, like soldiers coming to their senses as they climb out of the trenches. Christmas 1914. We're meeting like two thieves who have sold their own beliefs. We're meeting like old enemies who've forgotten how to hate. We're meeting like old friends who have seen too much too late. We are meeting like the lemmings, exchanging looks while they are running to throw themselves down into the sea. We're meeting to remember there is no return to sender, so we have to become what we can be. We meet like seasoned addicts with empty hearts and empty wallets who are ready to surrender their mistake. While the world heads for disaster, going the wrong way, going faster, we're meeting to learn to use the brake. We're meeting in this circle as the wandering disciples of a purpose that isn't going to wait. We are meeting growing stronger. We accept the lies no longer. We are stepping up now to meet our fate. And I want to read now a kind of straightforward appreciation of nature. And we had spring very early this year. There was a glorious month of warm weather, which was a herald of further weird changes in the cycles of the seasons. But it was a very pleasant time. It was like we had the summer in the winter. And the first day of that glorious weather, I went outside and the birds were just singing so enthusiastically and so beautifully that it made me write this poem. Praise to the birds that sing to the morning and sing the morning's praises, and praise to the trees that climb the air to build the birds their stages. Praise to the light that lights the day and shines on their satin feathers, and praise to the living web of life that holds all things together. Praise to the air so cool and kind, and praise to the biosphere, praise to the whole wide universe and the laws which hold us here. Who knows the why, who knows the how of this interweaving creation, but we praise the birds that praise the day, and we join the celebration.